he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Threats make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the LA Chargers. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. Making some progress here. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Philadelphia on 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Moving on into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, easy. Ray. What is it?
Herbert throwing right away. Conklin brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. 10. Do that tight right there.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Oh, Anderson in on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ground. 21. Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. He's going deep this time. And Disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. You're going to have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, a run with Barkley. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, with the transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 31. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. It helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
180.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that.
He snaps a little slow, and the kick is blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
million dollar bros in a stolen ride like many outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give it side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm missing.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set, go.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Green 80. Cap. 5-9. Back. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. You know, it's great flying through the air, bro, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. What is it?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Falls to the ground now left, incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. Julian Coulson bringing an end to that play.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. He's going deep. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to knock him down and stop a potential big six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
380. Hey, Ray, 380. Set.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hey, go line. Wide.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled in knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Jackson on the return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Here's his target. It's Johnny Wilson. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
181.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, Hurts. He wants a heater, go deep, middle of the field. Wide open, downfield, got it! It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push the lead to 20.
Chargers, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Set. Go.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down and just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Great. Set.
Hurts the throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Another 1st and 10.
Hey, 73. Don't touch up. Crowd left Yeti.
Throwing here, Hurts. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. No run here with Amari on Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Herbert. Short pass brought in. This gets out past the 20. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Herbert throwing again. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers get their 1st points of this game just before halftime. Brad McConkey with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone.
This is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Mario Davis. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line.
Chargers 6.
return plus a play here as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position. A little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Really with it. I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
Blankenship on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Watch the shot. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 24-yard catch, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 42-yard line.
From the 42. He's got it inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, kid, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to charge loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Incomplete pass. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Black 80. Black. Ready.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Set.
To throw, Herbert. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut into the lead coming in at halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for
He's throwing for it. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 27. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Lofts it deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
First down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Ball finds his running back. It's A.J. Dillon. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Good. Set.
Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he had to dive there just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Trimmer.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1.
Great.
They're gonna run with Barkley. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
No contact. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
They'll try again with Barkley. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Hurts looking to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Black 80, Black. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Just gotta love that angle. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great way got to it. Plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 48.
Now Herbert again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ram. Delta.
Herbert now to throw on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Set. Go.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Barkley off the pistol give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action. Hurts has it. He gets a lock behind one. Deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the pistol, Hurts. He rolls to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in primetime. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive down. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 5-yard line. Way more than you hate. Oh, you mad? I thought that you'd be happy I made it. From the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood. How you tryna pull me back, guys? Get the bumping in the club. It's on with my eyes.
Not a lot of real estate for them to work with here. It's 2nd and long.
Set. 380. Let's go. Hey.
Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Set. 380.
Working It's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Eagles approaching win number 7 on the year. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Good.
They're going to pass it here. He puts everything behind this one. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the fourth. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one splits the uprights, and the Eagles go up by 19. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I take a G pass. Watch him do it.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. 380. Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here's Herbert once more. And Olave back-to-back plays. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
All set up now for first and 10.
Set.
Herbert throwing again. Catch is made in close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. Herbert to throw once more. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Demario Davis. And they bring him down to the 12-yard line. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. All at 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.